On February 17, 2025, tragedy struck Toronto Pearson International Airport when Delta Airlines Flight 4819 crashed during landing. The flight, operated by Endeavour Air, originated from Minneapolis-St. Paul International Airport. At approximately 2:45 p.m. local time, the CRJ-900 jet, registered as N932XJ, flipped upside down while touching down on the runway. A harrowing scene unfolded as the aircraft skidded to a halt, with initial reports from a helicopter pilot indicating that the plane was burning. There were 80 souls on board Flight 4819, comprising 76 passengers and 4 crew members. The chaotic moments following the crash saw terrified passengers and crew scrambling to evacuate the mangled aircraft. Emergency responders rushed to the scene fearing the worst. Amidst the wreckage, a glimmer of hope emerged as all 80 individuals on board were successfully evacuated. However, the incident left a trail of injuries, with at least 15 people requiring medical attention. A young child was among those injured, adding to the gravity of the situation. The airport's emergency response system swung into action immediately following the crash. 3 helicopters and 2 ambulances were dispatched to the crash site, their sirens wailing a symphony of urgency. Paramedics and firefighters worked tirelessly, triaging the injured and transporting them to nearby hospitals. Among the injured, 3 individuals were listed in critical condition, their lives hanging precariously in the balance. A child was rushed to Sick Kids Hospital, while a man in his 60s was transported to St. Michael's Hospital. A woman in her 40s, her condition also critical, was taken to Sunnybrook Health Sciences Center. Fortunately, none of the injuries were deemed life-threatening. The crash sent shockwaves through the aviation community and beyond. In the immediate aftermath, all runways at Toronto Pearson International Airport were closed, bringing air traffic to a standstill. Flights destined for Toronto were diverted to other airports, including Montreal Pierre Elliott Trudeau International Airport, causing widespread delays and disruptions. As the dust settled, attention turned to unraveling the mystery of what caused Flight 4819 to crash. The Transportation Safety Board of Canada, the agency responsible for investigating aviation accidents, took the lead in the investigation. A team of seasoned investigators from the U.S. National Transportation Safety Board joined the probe, lending their expertise to uncover the truth. Initial inquiries focused on the weather conditions at the time of the crash. Strong winds with sustained speeds of 32 miles per hour and gusts up to 40 miles per hour were reported at Toronto Pearson International Airport. Blowing snow further complicated the situation, reducing visibility and creating treacherous conditions for landing aircraft. However, despite the challenging weather, visibility remained at 5 miles, exceeding the minimum requirement for landing. Investigators are meticulously analyzing data from the aircraft's flight data recorder and cockpit voice recorder, hoping to piece together the final moments of the flight. The investigation is ongoing, and it may be months or even years before a definitive cause for the crash is determined. The crash of Delta Flight 4819 has cast a spotlight on aviation safety and the inherent risks associated with air travel. The incident comes on the heels of a series of recent aviation mishaps that have shaken public confidence in the industry. In January 2025, a mid-air collision between an American Airlines plane and a U.S. Army Black Hawk helicopter near Washington, D.C., sent shockwaves through the aviation world. December 2024 witnessed 2 fatal crashes, one involving a Jeju Air flight and the other an Azerbaijan Airlines flight, claiming the lives of all those on board. As investigators work tirelessly to determine the cause of the Toronto crash, the aviation industry is left grappling with questions about safety protocols, pilot training, and the adequacy of current regulations. The findings of the investigation will undoubtedly have far-reaching implications for the future of air travel. For now, the world waits with bated breath for answers, hoping to learn from this tragedy and prevent similar incidents from occurring in the future.